I'm thankful for air. Without air, I couldn't breathe. Air fills my lungs and I can feel refreshed. A cold air on a run feels great on my face. Air is everywhere, and when I get out of a pool holding my breath, I can feel refreshed when I breathe it in. Why am I talking about air? Because there's always something to be grateful for. Even when I feel down and at times I feel like I've lost everything, there's always something to be grateful for. Because until the day we die, we will always have air. Air aside, there's a fun thing that happens when you're grateful for things. Gratitude rearranges your neurons. A study was done where a bunch of college students were asked to play Tetris for a few hours. After they had played for a while, they were sent back into the real world and continued on with their normal lives. Whenever they would go somewhere, they would see shapes and places that items would fit into. Their life was like a real-life game of Tetris. What was happening is that they were experiencing what is called a cognitive afterimage. A quote from a book that I read a few weeks ago entitled Fuel by Easton Allred explains this very well. What do we learn from the Tetris effect? When you begin to visualize and write down 3 things you're grateful for, you are purposefully attempting to find good in your life. Rather than having to stop and think about all the things you are grateful for to see good, you'll begin to notice that your brain is automatically scanning for good 24/7. Life at times sucks, and if we look for good every day, soon it won't anymore. My therapist described it to me as neuroplasticity. This image shows that the happy thoughts don't transfer as quick as the bad thoughts do, so it can be harder to be positive. Although if we focus on gratitude daily, our neurons will rearrange themselves and eventually we will start to look like this. Even further into this idea, most of the human race has their brain arranged like image 1, which means that all of the bad thoughts are transferring a little bit quicker than the happy ones are. Wouldn't it be so much more amazing if we all looked for the good instead of the bad? Gratitude is an amazing thing, and it can make all of our lives so much more amazing. So next time you're walking around and you see a whole bunch of bad things, look for the good. And that's why I'm grateful for air.